Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy birthday, happy whatever the hell you're doing. I hope it's happy.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
I am Stephen M, back once again to spread some holiday cheer to you, your friends, your mama and them's, whoever it might be. And we're going to get into this all Christmas special edition of Expand Your Horizons. And I'm telling you what, some of these are crazy. This one Mandela effect, the simulation needs to quit simulating because it's got my mind shattered into ashes, bro. Before we get into this, two things real quick. One, if you watched the last video, the very beginning, I do this little, well, it's a joke to me, but I sing. As a matter of fact, I'll pull it up real quick. And it went a little something like this. I have donned me now with gay apparel. La, 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 la. Okay, it was ridiculous. That we could admit. That I can admit to myself. It was ridiculous. But did you get the part, dawn me now? So it's dawning me now. It's coming down and dawning me now. It's dawn. And I know you can't even say that name because, oh, you're a Trumper. What about? His name's Dawn, okay? It went with the flow. Dawn me now with gay apparel. He had rainbow glasses on a shirt. It's double apparel. Dawn me now with gay. Did anybody catch that? I mean, this is highbrow stuff we're dealing with here. Just so you know, I just want you to be aware of the highbrow content we're dealing with here, okay?
Clap if you care. Clap if you care.
If you caught that, let me know. And if you didn't, you want me to shut up about it, you can tell me that too. Whatever, tell me something. Tell me how your day going. Tell me how your Christmas going.
Stephen is gay.
Okay, and if you never hit that sub button, just do me a quick favor and just hit that sub button. It's just right down there, just nestle it. You need to put some mistletoe over it, and maybe you can just give it a little, you know what I mean, whatever you need to do. Cause it's for you to hit that sub button, baby. All right.
Broncos country, let's ride.
So I don't know how many of you guys know, but Christmas has a very dark, occult, and in some cultures, satanic origin. The ancient Moabites would celebrate a public mass involving a public child sacrifice during the winter solstice and during December 25th. Parents would compile long lists of wishes that contained the things they would like to see.
Yeah.
Move this man!
Within the next year. And if you think about what we do now, what kids are taught to do is write a Christmas list.
Yeah, wish list every year.
Wish list and Santa letter. Communicating.
Who's this chick? Is Hype Man? Like Flavor Flav? She chimed in. Yep, a wish list. Like, that's her rule. You know, she's like Silent Bob, but like a little bit less silent.
With this deity and telling it what they want to receive. The parents would bring their screaming infants to Moloch and place them on his flaming lap. What do parents do today when they go to take their kids, their infants, their newborns to take a picture with?
Santa right on his lap.
And how many pictures have you seen of kids crying and bawling their eyes out?
Yeah,
in
screaming.
In fear.
Moloch. There's another biblical figure, Chemosh.
I think I've heard of that, yeah.
Chemosh is just another name for Moloch.
There's also Moloch, the owl god, that's worshipped at the Bohemian Grove. Coincidentally, at the Bohemian Grove, they also do a mock ceremony that mimics a sacrifice, a human sacrifice.
There's actually a Moabite stone with the name Balak mentioned on the stone.
Wow.
And this ties with Balaam or Baal.
What is every single thing on this planet got to be linked to Satanism? Every single thing? Even Christmas got to be about Satanism now? I mean, jeez Louise. I mean, he sure did link it all together, so I'm not down this man. I don't know. I haven't heard that specifically, I don't think, but I mean, I can't rule it out. I'm sure I'll go ahead and look something up and be like, oh my God, look, this guy was telling the truth in that, but I didn't know all that. Every single thing. Like, I thought Santa, like, you know, Saint Nick, so it was, I don't know, something, a religious aspect. He was a saint. I mean, he's a made up thing, obviously, but like, Or some people think he wasn't even. I don't even know. You ever seen the movie Violent Night? Dude, that's a good-ass movie. And they never explain in that movie how he became Santa. If you ever seen it, it's a wild movie. But like, he was a Viking, he's been alive forever, now all of a sudden he's Santa and he's a badass. A little off topic here, but like, I wish they'd explain how it happened in that movie. I don't know.
Shit, I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you that. Like,
all right. Christmas is satanic, so more of that, I suppose.
The real origin of Christmas goes back to ancient Babylon. The name Nimrod is Hebrew and derives from Murad, meaning he rebelled. December 25th was the birthday of Nimrod. They celebrate.
I thought Nimrod was just an insult. Like, hey, you fucking Nimrod. Or is that something else? I forget, but that sounds like fighting words. Fucking Nimrod. What?
Celebrated this famous birthday over most of the known world for centuries before the birth of Jesus. December 25th was highly honored and recognized by Nimrod's supporters. Many centuries later, it was Christianized as being the birthday of Jesus Christ. Nimrod was the founder of a religious system that began in ancient Babylon and has always opposed God. The Bible states that Nimrod was a mighty hunter before the Lord and began to be mighty in the earth.
Boy, that ended abruptly, huh? Bloop. Nimrod, yeah, I mean, I've heard the name before. Obviously, I heard the name. What's that have to do with, like, Gilgamesh? Is that the same guy, or am I being, a little doofus about that?
It's easy to not be a dipshit.
Remember, just in the last video I did, not the last video, a couple videos ago, they say, the theory is that, or the rumor that they found Gilgamesh's body, and somehow in Iraq, and that was part of the Iraq War, whatever, what, you know the thing.
Go, you know the thing.
Okay, something about that. But isn't that like the same person? So who's right? This guy or the last guy that said it's all about Satan? What's Nimrod? Does Nimrod have something to do with the satanic part? Does the Nimrod start that? I tell you what, they keep talking all this shit about Christmas. I'm gonna end up being claustrophobic like Squidward in that SpongeBob episode. You know what I mean?
You're making me claustrophobic.
What does claustrophobic mean?
It means he's afraid of Santa Claus.
No, it doesn't.
Ho, ho, ho!
Stop it, Patrick! You're scaring him!
Ho, ho, ho!
Ho, ho, ho. I don't know. I'm not listening to these Nimrods. I'm gonna like Christmas because fuck it. That's why.
Clap if you care.
What would Jesus say about Christmas? Well, that's an excellent question, and I've got my own opinion on that, and I believe
he'd say, where's my birthday presents? wait. Who's going out for my birthday? Like, what? Dude, it's my birthday. Dude, let's get an 8-ball. I'm just kidding. If you're ultra religious, those are just jokes. They used to be popular back in the 90s and before that. I understand that they're not big anymore. I wasn't serious about that. I apologize. Lord, I apologize, but them babies like the pygmies down in New Guinea.
Lord, I apologize. They were the starving pygmies down there in New Guinea, amen.
I believe that Jesus would say, why are you guys celebrating my birthday when it's not my birthday? As we all know, Jesus was not born on December 25th. Well, why are we celebrating Jesus' birthday on a day that wasn't his birthday? Now, maybe your kids are small and you celebrate their birthday on a weekend because their birthday lands on a weekday, so you might move it a smidge, but nobody moves it months. And I think if Jesus saw everybody and told us exactly what he thought about celebrating his birthday on December 25th, he would say that you are all celebrating my birthday in honor of the sun god, Horus, where they used to sacrifice babies to please him. And if you really think, if December 25th was actually a day of sacrifice of babies, how many babies would they have had to please Horus? Well, quite a few, I would imagine. Well, how many months does it take a baby? Because people want to be prepared. They want to...
What's the over and under on that? I'm going his line is this in a day? I'm saying his line is 6.5. 6.5. Put that on FanDuel. What's Horus's baby count? 6.5. I'm taking the over. I think he's got that today. That's what I'm... Can we parlay that with something else? With Nimrod, with doing something?
Plan ahead. So that brings us back 9 months prior to Christmas, where Easter. We celebrate Easter for what? The resurrection. Coincidentally, Easter, which is also another god, Ishtar, the god of war and fertility, which is why there's rabbits and eggs, was actually a pagan holiday that was observed by basically having an orgy. So everybody got together on...
He just said that so, like, nonchalantly. That's why there's rabbits and eggs, because Ishtar, that's what, or the god of fertility, that's why there's rabbits and... What? Oh, because they fuck like rabbits. And eggs, obviously, that you can get that part. Is that what he meant? Is that what Easter's about? Because you fuck like rabbits. The god of fertility and it's fucking... Damn, how many people ask that question all the time? What does rabbits and eggs have to do with each other? I don't know if this guy's full of shit or not. I'm not going to say he is. I don't know him, but... We just expanded our horizons today. At least I did.
On Easter, had a lot of sex, so 9 months later there'd be a lot of babies. And coincidentally, when all those babies were born, old Horus was there December 25th, wanting you to slice them open and sacrifice the babies to him. And then here we are, thousands of years later, celebrating baby Jesus' birthday on Christmas, when in reality on Christmas was a sacrificial day where millions of babies were slaughtered, and that is what I think he would think. How dare you?
That just rocked my world, babe. Holy shit. I mean, he lined those timelines up. Does that have anything to do with the satanic thing? Does Nimrod know about all this bullshit? Bruh. So, what? I never heard that. I was aware of the fact that it's not really Jesus' birthday and some other stuff, but we're saying it was the day that babies were eaten. So was this about adrenochrome even way back then? Was that what it was all about? He got his power from eating babies? Dang. So he's probably in the bloodline with the Bidens and all the other presidents. They're all the same bloodline. Is Biden one of those? Actually, I'll take that part back. Retract, edit. Damn, I'm so blown away. I barely even know what to say about that. That's why I don't know if he's full of shit. I don't know. He said it with conviction. He said it very calm and stern. And like, I know what I'm talking about, so listen to me.
I'm the one telling you how it is.
If anybody can confirm that this is the reason it's Christmas because Horus likes eating babies. You know what I thought it was weirder about, or not weird, because that was wild. Weird about Jesus and like wearing crosses. Like wearing crosses. This is what this guy died on. And you know, people think, you know, some people do, some people don't, that he's supposed to come back and, you know, do whatever he's gonna do. Do you think the guy that died on a cross, definitely the worst couple days of your life, wants to come back and everyone's all wearing a cross? You think he's gonna be a little because this is what made me think that, because he said, what would Jesus think about blah? What would Jesus think about everyone wearing a cross? And then he'd come back and be like, oh, hey, cool, nice. Like, what the fuck? You're like, dude, what are you celebrating my death? Oh, because I saved you from your sins. But that's, you know, still fucked up. That'd be like if your best friend died a train wreck and you just start wearing a train on your necklace. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, Tim, remember Tim jumped in front of that train? Look at my new necklace.
It's pretty much like pissing on your dead homeboy's grave.
Like, fucking, probably not the best of ideas, but hey. I don't know. People are dumb and do dumb shit. But man, we learned a lot in that, or at least I did. Maybe you already knew all this shit. Maybe all aliens knew this shit already. But so Easter's all about fucking and laying eggs. So you can have a baby by Christmas, and then somebody can eat the baby.
But it's therapeutic.
What are we, gerbils? Like, that is fucking nuts. So goes the saying, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. You know what I mean?
We need to eat the babies. Listen to this song and finish the next line, because apparently I've gotten it wrong for my entire life.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me.
What was that? how many of you remember the same thing that I do? That the line should be, you can count on me, not you can plan on me, because there's just no way. There's no way I've gotten these lyrics wrong for my entire life. I mean, have I? This is crazy. I listen to this song every holiday. I play this song during the holidays. And if I had been on a game show, I would have bet all of my money that the next line in that song was, you can count on me, not you can plan on me.
That is officially maybe the craziest Mandela effect I ever heard. And there's a fucking lot of them that are crazy. The Looney Tunes one, but dude, over my lifetime, just in the background of stores and this and that, I've had to have heard that song thousands of times and singing it fucking around or whatever, and you can count on me. I mean, it's like imprinted into my brain that that's what it is. To even think that it can be planned, it doesn't even flow right to say plan. The word plan in that context barely even fits. I mean, that's when I said in the intro that there's a Mandela effect here that just fucking, that's the one, dude. That is so out there. And I mean, this is sweeping the internet right now. And it's nowhere. Every song, you can go down the list of all the different covers of it, you know, from Bing Crosby to whoever, you know, Frank Sinatra. There's tons of people that have done it. It says plan in every fucking one. But there's not a single person that I've seen say, oh yeah, it's planned. No, yeah, I remember it. I
feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
Dude, they're glitching the Matrix up on us, man. I'm telling you, that is wild. I mean, I think you just have to accept that this is what's going on. You gotta know, or at least think.
Oh, for God's sake, pull yourself together, man.
They're fucking with us on purpose. They're doing this shit on purpose to try to drive us fucking nuts. So it's just like, take it with a grain of salt. Like, boy, that's what you're doing now? That's pretty fucked up, but whatever then.
There's a theory that our Christmas traditions originated from a psychedelic mushroom. So you guys know that mushroom emoji with the red and the white dots? So that mushroom is called the Amanita muscaria. So you ever wonder why we put Christmas gifts at the bottom of our tree? This theory states that because
what is up with that big ass hook that got his chain being held together? Is this so no one snatches your chain? It'd probably just break, you'd think, but that is... what's the purpose of all that? I don't know. These people in these chains these days are out of hand. My personal opinion. I'm not big into the whole thing, but that. All right, forget about it. Let's eat some shrooms and fucking celebrate Christmas.
The Amanita muscaria used to grow under pine trees. We adopted that tradition of keeping gifts underneath the tree. So you can imagine red and white mushrooms growing underneath the pine tree, almost like a Christmas tree with gifts underneath. Now this theory also explains why we hang ornaments on our tree, because before taking part in the psychedelic experience, the shamans would take the mushroom and hang them on the tree for a few days to dry them. And it's very likely that the colors red and white that we use for Christmas came from the Amanita muscaria. Also, check this out. In Siberia, when the snowstorms used to happen and snow would cover the front door of everybody's houses, shamans wearing red and white would climb to the top of the houses, dropping the mushrooms down the chimney. Sounds very familiar to somebody we all know. You guessed it, Santa Claus.
Finally, a good story about Christmas. You're stuck in your house because of a snowstorm, and all of a sudden some people are nice enough to come along and drop shrooms down your chimney. I mean, fucking hey, Merry Christmas, bro. Shit. That sounds pretty cool, and that made a lot of sense. I'm with them on this. How they grow under the trees and yada yada yada. The red, okay, yeah. So like you eat some shrooms and imagine a guy that doesn't even exist. Man, Santa Claus is gonna come, and it's like not even a real thing. You're just making up this whole scenario. So that's way better than that's funner. That's more merry than Nimrod and Horus eating your kids. Fuck, maybe they did all three.
Huh?
That's how it all came about. So they were eating a bunch of shrooms like, dude, maybe we should feed our babies to Horus. Like, what, bro? You're tripping out right now. It's what I'm gonna do. They are on shrooms, and one dude started cutting open their babies, and it got deep, alright? I'm not a fan of that idea, actually. Actually. I'm not a fan actually. I really didn't have to say actually. I'm not a fan of the cutting babies open thing. Not even a small incision. Circumcision, I'm a fan of that. Not like doing it to people. You know what? I'd rather be than not be. That's more information we need to be talking about right here. So eat shrooms and celebrate Christmas. You know what? I like it. Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Party on, Wayne.
It's Wayne's World!
Every time I watch The Grinch, I just think that these two lesbians are at some sort of Christmas party, okay? It's a swingers party. They put their keys in this jar, but I thought it was because they didn't want people to drink and drive. And I just learned this week, not at a swingers party, but I found out that you put in your own keys, you mix them up, and then you take out the keys of the person you're gonna sleep with. They were swingers!
Hey, do they know how to party or what?
Does this guy know how to party or what?
It says because they were on shrooms for Christmas because it was a shroomy Christmas, and then they went to a swingers party and had a good time.
Oh, yeah!
That's wild. You know, they put little slick shit in all these movies, you know, adult content, and even it's for kids. I mean, obviously that's not a Disney movie, but that would make sense because, you know, they're all into some shit like that.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
What I may have accidentally learned, or maybe I'm making it up, but a code for swingers is eating a ham sandwich. Years ago, when I was landscaping this lady's grass who we used to cut, old lady, she was like 70, she's probably like 60 or something, but whatever, either way. This is like 10 years ago. Married, nice house, nice neighborhood, you know, but this lady, she'd be all trying to talk to me all the time, and she kept trying to get me in the house all the time for a ham sandwich. Like, I'm just like, I don't want a fucking ham sandwich, lady. I'm not hungry. You know, I'm like, I'm good. I'm cutting your grass. I'm getting out of here. Oh, come on and have a ham sandwich. Come have a ham sandwich. I'm like, yo, what is up with this lady all the time in the ham sandwich? And the one time I roll up and she kicks the husband out, not like for life, but she's like, go to, I forget his name now, like Bill or some shit. He always went to karaoke on, I think it was Mondays or something. Come on, go early, go to karaoke, like kicking him out the house, getting him, and he was like getting mad. Then he left all mad. Then she comes out and is like harassing me about this ham sandwich. Like, oh, come on, just come in real quick and get a sandwich. Come on, yeah, I know you want a ham sandwich. I'm like, yo, what is up? No, I'm not coming in for this ham sandwich, lady. And then after I left, I'm thinking about it like, yo, ham sandwich. And when I was doing stand-up, I had this line. It was a little bit after that, actually. It might have been around, but I talk about this stripper with a trach. It's a great bit. Oh man, if I ever do stand up again, I can get this on video. I'll post it. But it's like she walked out and had a thong on, and it looked like chipped ham thrown over a clothesline. And a thong on? Her shit kind of looked like chipped ham thrown over a clothesline. Going back and forth. So then I was thinking, like, that's the ham sandwich. That's the reference to hams. Chipped ham over a clothesline. That's what she was. I didn't think about it. I thought it was just some nice old lady trying to give the long guy a ham sandwich. No. Nay, I say. She was like, come get some of this ham sandwich. I was like, oh, man. So the whole point of that is like, yeah, I think code for swingers is ham sandwich. That's what I pieced together in my head. Like, oh, they're on some swingers shit. They're on some goofy shit. She didn't care if Bill knew. Bill, get the fuck out. I want the long guy to come have a ham sandwich. I'm like, oh shit. I never had the ham sandwich, by the way. I'm going hungry. So, I mean, she was like old, like, whatever. So, there, if anyone ever offers you a ham sandwich, hey, take a bite if you're hungry, I suppose.
What? You don't want your vaccine?
No, I don't.
Herbie doesn't want his vaccine.
Herbie doesn't want his vaccine. Herbie doesn't want his vaccine. Herbie doesn't want his vaccine.
Herbie, you're fired.
Boy, these Mandela effects are getting out of hand, huh? No, obviously I'm kidding. I mean, that was funny. It's kind of sad because it's a double-edged sword. He made that funny, but it was the truth of reality, which is fucking terrible, is what it is. But let's not focus on that right now. I hope you got a laugh out of that. I did. I mean, give that dude where credit's due for making that. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
That's kind of gay, but hey.
I hope you have a happy holiday, whatever you're doing with yourself. I hope you enjoy it. If you never subbed to the channel, go ahead and hit that sub button. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit like on the video. And if you didn't like the video, keep it moving to the new year, bro. Because I don't want no beef with you. That's all, folks.